Hey everybody, it's Alex Hughes with Hughes Real Estate. I want to thank you for joining me in the fifth installment of our six-part web series From Contract to Close. Now we're going to be interviewing Sunny Tathgar of Stevenson Luchies Legh. He's a conveyancing lawyer here in Victoria. And we're going to be going over his role and responsibilities with assisting you in the home buying process. So again, thank you for joining us. Really hope you get something out of this video. And as always, never hesitate to reach out if there's something that you're looking for or something that I haven't covered. Enjoy.
All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. I've got a great interview here with Sunny Tathgar. He's a barrister and solicitor with Stevenson Luchies Legh. Sunny, thank you so much for joining us today.
Good to be here.
Yeah, so we'll just jump right into it. So Sunny, the first question I got for you is, what exactly is your role as a real estate lawyer?
I facilitate the transfer of property from one party to another. Normally how this looks is the realtor sends me over real estate instructions. The lender sends me over mortgage instructions. So I combine those documents and formulate legal documents. What I then do is have the client come in to sign those documents. And when they come in to sign documents, they bring their down payment in as well. So on the date of completion, I register those legal documents with land titles, which changes the ownership. And I transfer those down payment funds to the seller's lawyer to complete the transaction.
Okay, great. Appreciate that. You know, we're starting to see a lot of offers coming in without any conditions, whether that be financing, inspection, or just a completely unconditional offer, which there obviously is some issues that can happen there. So I know mortgage lenders don't like that unless you're paying all in cash, because you generally need an appraiser to come through. So do you have any reservations or any issues with an offer that comes in unconditional, especially, you know, if they do need subject to financing, or at least I should say do need a mortgage?
That really scares me. I've been seeing that a lot lately. People are going in unconditional without financing approved. One thing to look at too is insurance. If that property is not insurable and you're applying for financing and you don't get financing based on that property being uninsurable, there's a chance you could lose your deposit.
There are a lot of first-time home buyers getting into the market. So what are some sort of concerns or something that they should be cautious about?
Well, right now is an interesting time when everyone's going unconditional on these offers they're making. I would be cautious. I would caution people about getting an inspection and how important inspections are, and having mortgage financing in place before they make that offer. Another thing I'd like to educate people about, which I find they don't have the best knowledge about when they're coming to my office and talking to me, and I'm going over the statement of adjustments with them, is how property taxes are calculated and how property transfer tax works.
Yeah, so I mean, one thing that I like to do with my clients when we first do our initial buyer consultation or a listing appointment, whatever the case may be, whatever side I'm working for, I bring what I call a net sheet. So it goes through exactly, because of course it's just not the purchase price that we're dealing with, right? If you're on the selling side, you know, you also have your realtor fees, your conveyancing fees, such as yourself, and like you just said, on the buying end, you know, it's not just what you're paying for. It's also going to be the conveyancing fees and inspection. The property transfer tax. So a brief explanation of the property transfer tax is it's 1% up to 200,000, then 2% from 200 to 2 million, and then 3% up from there. So not only are you going to be dealing with that, but like Sunny had just mentioned, you are going to be dealing with your property transfer tax. And obviously those numbers are going to vary whether or not you're in the city, suit, and what time of year it may be. So of course, we want to make sure that you guys have got a good understanding of what additional costs are that you're gonna incur. Yeah, and then I guess the final question I got for you is, you know, being a lawyer, you know, you've got this preconceived idea. It's a pretty stressful job, but you know, what do you enjoy about it? Why did you decide to get into real estate law?
I like dealing with people. I like my clients. That's the funnest part of my job. When I get to sit down and meet with new people, I love my investor clients. I like dealing with first-time home buyers. It's really cool to me when I do a transaction for someone, they come in 2 years later and they're selling that house, buying another house, or buying their first investment property. I love to see that. And I like to see people's growths. And I've actually become really good friends with a lot of my clients. So I like working with the people.
Yeah, so that's great. Well, that's pretty much everything I got. Is Sunny, before I kind of send us off here, was there anything else that you'd want to include?
No, I think we're good.
Oh, fantastic. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you learned something here. Again, as always, if there's anything that we didn't cover, please don't hesitate to reach out or leave a comment below. And also, we'll have Sunny's contact down below as well in case you want to get a hold of him. So, Sunny, thank you so much again for your time. And I hope you guys have a great day.